Welcome to New Sky TV, Guo Yuxin x Wang Haozhen, the mystery of powerful actors and audience appeal in short dramas. It all started with a kiss scene. If the short drama market is the battlefield with the highest emotional density, then Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen are one of the combinations most likely to make audiences emotionally captivated in this battlefield. They didn't become famous through trending topics or by using topical marketing to gain attention, but rather quietly accumulated their audience appeal through repeatedly played, screenshotted, and discussed clips, an attraction that is understated yet firmly grips the heart. Take their co-starring drama Bringing Home the National Husband as an example. One kiss scene is still frequently mentioned. It doesn't rely on exaggerated physical movements or deliberately prolonged slow motion, but is built on a completely logical emotional foundation. In the instant the camera zooms in, the restraint and desire between the characters create a strong clash. Their breathing becomes heavy, yet they hesitate to kiss, their eyes entwine, yet they still retain the last shred of rationality. It is precisely this enduring to the limit emotional design that makes the audience unconsciously hold their breath. It's not just simple sweetness, but a heart-pounding disorder with a sense of pressure. What truly makes people realize the depth of Wang Haozhen's acting is where the green hills return. His portrayal of Zhou Zhenlian, a divorced high-ranking official, lacks the domineering presence of a typical CEO, and doesn't rely on dialogue to convey emotion. He breaks down respectful love into everyday details. The thermos always contains perfectly warm brown sugar water, the deliberately slow movements when handing over documents, and the subtle touch of fingertips that is immediately withdrawn. These seemingly insignificant choices constitute the character's complete and restrained emotional world, not overstepping boundaries, not exerting pressure, yet making his presence impossible to ignore. The audience understands the self-discipline, sense of propriety, and deep affection of an adult man through these details. If Guo Yuxin's acting strength lies in the genuine flow of emotions, then Wang Haozhen's charm comes from his precise control over the boundaries of his roles. From a golden supporting actor in long dramas to the absolute leading man in short dramas, his transformation was not achieved overnight. The 26 works he produced throughout 2025, accumulating over 10 billion views, and the recognition as an ingenious actor of the year are not the result of traffic dividends, but rather the result of continuous output. In the fast-paced and brutally competitive short drama genre, he treats each role with an almost die-hard approach. The calmness and self-control of the ascetic doctor, the loss of control and obsession of the mad young marshal, the forbearance and danger of the anti-fraud undercover agent, the steadfastness and sacrifice of the patriotic hero, none of his more than 30 roles are simple replicas. His chameleon-like acting is not based on changes in appearance, but on a complete reconstruction of emotional structure. Viewers often only realize after finishing a series, the one who made them feel sorry for him and the one who made them feel moved was actually the same person. And when such a Wang Haozhen meets Guo Yuxin, who is equally good at delicate expression and has distinct emotional layers, the chemistry is almost inevitable. Their scenes together do not pursue superficial sweetness, but allow emotions to grow naturally. A pause in the eyes, a second of silence, and unspoken words become reasons for viewers to repeatedly savor them. Perhaps this is the answer to the mystery of the connection between the powerful actor and the audience, not the noise, not the labels, but the ability, in just a few minutes, to make the audience believe that the person on screen is truly loving, enduring, suffering, and making choices. An actor who can do this is destined to be remembered. And it is precisely because of this that the audience is unconsciously led by his emotions. Often, he doesn't rush to give the answer, but patiently unfolds the process, allowing emotions to slowly ferment in the subtle details. A hesitant pause, a momentary tightening of the jawline, even a change in breathing rhythm can become the prelude to an emotional outburst. This understated acting style makes the characters more real and more compelling, allowing the audience to easily project their own experiences onto his roles, thus creating a strong sense of identification. Even more remarkable is that he never lets technique overshadow the character itself. Even when his eye acting is repeatedly praised, he always serves the character, rather than showcasing eye connect. In romantic dramas, his gaze is gentle and measured, as if always leaving a way out for the other person. In nationalistic dramas, his eyes carry a layer of repression and weight, emotions firmly locked within, only revealing their sharpness at crucial moments. This control, adapting to different genres, keeps his performances fresh and keeps audiences hooked. His scenes with Guo Yuxin further amplify this advantage. Both actors tend towards emotional restraint, yet they connect precisely at key moments. There's no excessive piling up of dialogue, nor forced sentimentality. Instead, emotions flow through interaction. Her hesitation becomes his reason for taking a step. His restraint, in turn, deepens her emotional confirmation. It's this mutually reinforcing rhythm that allows the audience to witness the complete arc of a relationship from initial exploration to confirmation in just a few minutes. From a market perspective, Wang Haozhen's success is not accidental. Short dramas are fast-paced and short-running, putting immense strain on actors, but he consistently maintains respect for his characters and meticulous attention to detail. Regardless of the size of his role, he meticulously plans out the character's background and emotional trajectory beforehand, ensuring that every appearance carries a clear emotional message. This attitude of treating every scene as if it were his own prevents his characters from becoming merely functional entities, allowing the audience to remember not only the character but also the actor himself. While the industry constantly pursues sensationalism and speed, he chooses to build trust through solid performances. When genres become homogenized, he differentiates characters through details. This is perhaps why Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin continue to be discussed and anticipated. They elevate short dramas beyond mere excitement points, giving them emotional weight and room for reflection. What the audience remembers is not just a memorable scene, but an emotional experience that was taken seriously. It is precisely this creative attitude that has allowed the audience's affection for him to gradually solidify into a long-term and stable sense of trust. Many describe watching Wang Haozhen's dramas as safe, because his choices themselves act as a filtering mechanism. No perfunctory work, no half-heartedness, and no exploitation of emotions. Even the most extreme characters he portrays are always brought back to a level of genuine humanity, making the audience believe that this person lived, rather than being a mere tool created for the audience. This sense of reassurance is especially precious in the short drama market. While many works rely on thrilling scenes to quickly capture emotions, Wang Haozhen chooses to support the story with solid acting. He doesn't rush to please the audience, but instead establishes an emotional contract with stable performances. You can entrust your emotions to me with confidence, and I will handle it. This promise precisely hits the deep-seated need of middle-aged female viewers for emotional security and respect. His Wang Zong's style charm is not an outward display of flamboyance, but a relaxed and measured approach honed through experience. He possesses the strength expected of a male character while retaining an understanding and empathy for women's perspectives. Whether it's the restrained protection during a bittersweet tug-of-war or the gentle concession after a relationship is established, he can give his co-stars enough emotional space without diminishing the character's charm. This also explains why he can always form a natural and stable CP magnetic field with actresses of different types. From Guo Yuxin's emotional intensity to Hao Chenggai's mature attention, and Cai Yang's fresh and lively charm, he is not a drama queen, but a partner actor who excels at supporting his co-stars. On camera, his reactions are always on point, his eyes constantly listening to his co-star's performance. This high degree of synergy makes the relationship more three-dimensional and allows viewers to more easily believe the emotional connection on screen. As short dramas gradually shift from fast-moving consumer goods to content that can be watched repeatedly, actors like Wang Haozhen, who are willing to invest extra resources in their roles, are quietly changing the industry's ethos. His rise to fame is not just a personal victory, but more like a signal. Audiences still crave to be treated seriously, to see sincerity, skill, and respected emotions within limited screen time. Perhaps this is why every time he appears, viewers feel comfortable pressing play. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.